Greetings, metal community. It's Roger Chervik back with another video collection update. Yeah, I said my last name because Anthony over at Metal Miners was so kind to promote my channel on his last video, and thank you for that. And he also made an effort to pronounce my name, which is pretty cool. And now you know how it sounds. It's not easy, and even not every Norwegian managed to pronounce that right. So great stuff, and check out this channel. He has a channel with a son whose name eludes me, but yeah, check out their channel. It's a father and son deal, which is also very cool. I watched a video from Mr. Death Doom Metalhead. He had got some stuff from Morbid Chapel records over in Poland. So of course I went over there and bought some of the stuff that he showed and some other stuff. As I always do when I get into a small distro, I tend to buy some stuff that might not always click with me, but yeah, support the underground labels, and you never know, you might strike gold. One of them I bought was a band I knew of, and I have a CD from them before. It's a black metal band from Greece called Mystagos, and the album is Purusha. This does not sound like you know, Varatron and Rotten Christ, that type of black metal. It's more the modern type, and there is some ambient stuff as well in here to, you know, and this is good. It's not very good. I have the album that came after this, which is much better. And if you're gonna check out Mystagos, you might just check out that album. I don't remember the title of that, but you will find it somewhere. The next one is, I think, a Polish death doom band called Impure Declaration. Even though here it stands Impure Declaration, but you know, wrong print or wrong cool. I hope I have the only copy with that, but I don't know. Yeah, a great album this, but I haven't been able to listen to the tape because it's so, or I haven't dared to listen to the tape because it's so low, the volume of it. The production is good enough for this Death Doom stuff, and it's good music. But I'm afraid that, you know, if I crank up the volume of my tape recorder and then I put on a CD afterward, I'll probably blow up my speakers. So I'll listen to this only digital, and you know, great stuff. If you like, you know, Death Doom, do check them out. The next one was a black metal band from Serbia called Anelgoat, and the title is Lucifer Within. This is primitive black metal. It's okay, borderlining to good. Yeah, it made me think about old Impale Nazarene when I heard it. Not as good as, of course, as old Impale Nazarene, but if you like that kind of primitive black metal, I'm sure there's a lot of people who dig this stuff, but for me it was just an okay listen. Nothing to excite me very much. The next one is a band from Austria, Abhorrot, and the title is Abysmal Echoes. Unfortunately, this one has a bad sound. It sounds like it's a rehearsal in a way, and the sound is kind of uneven. The songs are good enough, but because of the production or the sound quality of it, it doesn't excite me very much, but I'm interested to hear some other stuff from this with a better production. I think there are hope. The next one is a Italian band called Congenital Deformity with the Progenies of the Cemetery. And you know, Doom Death, Death Doom, dirty, 2 songs, short one. Enjoy it. I don't know how long it was, 10 minutes or something. 2 good songs. I will link all this stuff up below, or just link it to the Morbid Chapel website, so you can go and listen to it yourself. Then we have Seraphic Entombment with Quelled. Oh. Need to drop something in every video. It looks like this. Good stuff. Death Doom. And also 2 songs. This is more doomy, I think, in parts than you know, the other stuff that I've shown. But yeah, great stuff. I really like this. And you know, 2 songs, you can listen to it quite often. And then we go over to I think as well, this is another US band, I think, Noroth, with the It Dwells Amongst Us. Jesus. Yeah, great stuff, and this is I really dig this album, and the first song when it opens is just pure incantation worship. They do have more to it than just that, you know, but that was the first thing that just sprung to my mind, was incantation. It's so, yeah, it could be taken from an incantation album. They have more like a doomier way. I mean, it's a doomier version of incantation in a way. But yeah, killer stuff. I listened to this album a ton of times this last week. Yeah, great stuff. Do check it out. Then we are going to Hungary, and I don't have many death metal bands from Hungary, and yeah, this band is called OS, and the title of the album is Stationes Viae Mortis. If you can see it, I think you can see it. Yeah, great death metal. I call it just death metal. It's have doomy parts, but this is just great death metal. I mean, there's only one album that was better in this bunch, but I'm coming to that next one. But this OS record is excellent. I even liked it better than Noroth, so pure quality, 4 songs, 32 minutes, and yeah, great stuff. And then my favorite of them all, you know, this album is so damn heavy, based, or album, it's an EP or compilation of demo. It Fumes, with Assemblage of Dust, something like that, and Towards Degradation. I think it's EPs or demos. This is so damn heavy and, you know, bassy, chuggy. I love this album. Slow and heavy and juicy. The vocals are a little bit back in the production in a way, I think, but you know, or you know, back in the production, low and like the cave, like standing in a cave and shouting out, you know, cavernous vocal style. this is so damn good. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so... I mean, when you crank up the volume on the speaker, you just feel the bass of it all, you know. It's so down-tuned and great stuff. And yeah, I love this. And I'm looking forward to new stuff from Fumes. And then I'm gonna finish off with something that I actually have been waiting 30 years to get a reissue of. And one of the reasons why I have this Enslaved t-shirt on. Before Enslaved, there was Phobia. And this is the Feverish, Convulsion, and the Last Settlement of Ragnarok demos and some rehearsal stuff. It's actually what's playing in the background. You know, white tape. Cool stuff. And the story about, I mean, I love this stuff. I saw this band live back in 91 at something called Thrash Festival in Bergen. As I said, Ivar and Grutle from Enslaved were in this band, and this band kind of warped into Enslaved. They changed their name and changed, of course, the style of music. Great concerts. I think Ivar was 13 years or something when he played this gig, and man, he could play guitar back then as well. And you know, my first death metal gig ever, and it made a great impression of me. I was already into death metal at this time, but I really dug this. But they didn't have any tapes with them, and you know, right after this gig they split up. This was reissued now by Nuclear War Now. And they also did a CD version with the other cover as the main cover. And yeah, it's the same songs here, but you know, you have a booklet with more pictures. You know, you have pictures of the demo and some liner notes and good old pictures. You know, a nice picture of Grutle. He's gonna be happy for me showing him on the... Yeah, but I mean, Entombed. This is Death Doom, and I feel they have more in common with the Finnish death metal than they have with the Swedish, because of the more doomier approach. And yeah, I really love it, and when I listen to it now, I think it's just as good as back then. But you know, I've waited 30 years for this, so I'm very happy to have it in my collection, and I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the tape because that's kind of what I have been waiting for. The CD is gonna spin over and over again. Hopefully you get an impression on how it sounds. I will link it up below so you can go and check it out yourself. But you know, back in the end of 80 and early 90, there was quite a few death metal bands, but most of them, you know, went on to bands like Emperor and Immortal and stuff like that. So we kind of had a great demo scene of death metal in Norway, but they wanted something more extreme and went on to black metal, and you know, who can blame them? And they had some success. So yeah, that was all I had for this video. I will be up with more collection updates soon. I have too much stuff laying around, but you know, haven't got any time to listen to music right now, so it might be a week to next one, or maybe tomorrow, you never know with me. So thank you for watching. See you.